So we're starting a new lesson today. It's called History of 7 Sports Around the World. All right. Okay, so there are approximately 7.98 billion people living in the world, and no matter where they're from, there are people who have similar passions. Passions. One of those passions is sports. Whether you're watching a sport or playing a sport in that moment, sports draw people in and can be an escape from reality. Not only are they fun to watch or participate in, but they also have a major impact on mental and physical health. The adrenaline rush, adrenaline, the competition, the great athleticism, athleticism, required. All of these components make sports a meaningful and memorable experience. MEMORABLE. Alright, so we're going to start with spelling components. Alright, let's take this off for you. Over here. Okay? Okay. So remember, we're going to go super slow. Really control that arm. Hold on, I got my shirt down. Okay. Really control that arm super slow. Find it with your eyes. Find it. See? And find it with your eyes. O, and keep going. M, and keep going. P, and after P. O, and after O. N, and I on the board. E, and after E. N, and downstairs. T, and next door. S, good. Components. Alright, so let's spell athleticism. I first, A, and, after A, T, and, H, and, find it, get your eyes there, I say first, slowly bring it to the board, L, and, after L, E, and, downstairs, T, and, after T, I, and, keep going, C, and, find it, I, and, find it, S, and, eyes on the board, and move eyes back to the board, find it, M. Alright, and then let's spell adrenaline. A, and eyes on the board, D, and after D, slow it down, slow, arm, and slow it down, E, and after E, N, and keep it going, A, and eyes on the board, L, and after L, I, and get your eyes back to the board, you got this, eyes on the board, N, and after N, E, good. Adrenaline. Around the world, there are people who have similar blanks. Ready? Relax your body and find it with your eyes first. Find it. Keep and eyes on the board. Bring your eyes back to the board. A, and back to the board. S, and keep it going. Find it. Get your eyes there. S, and after S. I, and after I. Find it. O, and slow your arm down. Slow it down. Eyes on the board. Go. Slow. And slow. S. Good. We want to be gentle, just like that, so we're going to really find our letter, okay? Sports can be an escape from blank. slow, Y, good. Let's see. Whether you are blank a sport or playing a sport, in that moment, sports draw people in and can be an escape from reality. Ready? Down to it. W and slow, A and slow, 2 and go. You gotta keep that on relaxed. Eyes on the board. C and H and I and N and. Get your eyes to it first. You got it. Eyes on the board. G. Watching. All right. Sports are fun to watch or blank in. Ready? Slow. Slow your arm down. T and A and R and T and. Slow it down. Feel this arm and slow it down. T and I and slow and steady. Find it. T and I and T and A and T and T. Participate. The name of this lesson is The Blank of 7 Sports Around the World. Ready? And go. H and find it. I and S and T and O and R and Y. See? Sports have a major impact on your health. Name one area of health it has an impact on. Okay, where are we going? Okay, find it. Slow. N and E and calm. Relax your body and just slowly open that arm. Take a deep breath. Relax the body. Slowly open that arm to the board. Okay. Feel this? See? We're going to slowly bring that arm out to the board. See how you're wanting to smack the board? All that movement in your arm needs to be controlled. You need to control it and open it up. Slowly. Good. And T and A and keep those eyes there. Out. Good. Control. Name a component of sports. Here we go. Lift and push. C and O and N and find it. P and relax the body. E and T and find it. I and T and good. You had it. Good. Slow like that. Slow like that. I and good. Slow. O and N. Good. I know it's really hard for you to feel that, huh, buddy? I know. I'm working with you, buddy. I'm working with you. There are approximately how many people living in the world? Alright, so you do have a point now. It's over here. Okay? 7 and find it. Get to the point. Point and 9 and 8 and slow. I and L and relax the body. You gotta get to your letter first. I'm gonna take you off this board because it's only gonna dysregulate you. It's only gonna dysregulate you if I keep letting this hook like that. It's only gonna tear down your confidence. And I know that you can do this board, but until we break down that ocular motor and this motor in your arm to really just relax and go slow, I'm going to have to move you back to the other board, okay? So I need you to work really, really hard in flight to stay on this board. So we're at B, we're at I. Let's go from the I. Get the I again. I and slow it down. L and slow. L and I and O and N. 7.98 billion. I really don't want to bring you back because, like, I know you can do this board, but, like, I can't keep you on this board because I want you here, so if I think it's best for you to go back down to the board, it's not because I don't think you can do this, it's because what I really want is for your body to be as regulated as possible. So if maybe having a place to stick that pencil and lock it in is easier than really trying to get your finger on this tiny little letter, then you might have to do that, okay? But, hold on. I'm house sitting my dog and somebody's saying someone here asking for me to be done. Okay, we're going to do ocular motor with stickies, okay? So, wait, let me check on, yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, this way. We're going to give you a bigger target to stand on this time. Alright, bring your body over here. You're going to have your chin on that yellow dot. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to stand on the yellow dot. Good, and we're going to get our eyes on the pink. Find the pink with your eyes. Find the pink with your eyes. Get your eyes up to it. Pink, get your eyes to the pink. Good, tap it. Okay, we're going to get our eyes to the orange. Eyes to the orange. Good, tap. Good, we're going to get our eyes to the blue. Good, tap. We're going to bring our eyes to the green. Perfect, and tap. Now we're going to work on slowing that arm down when we tap. So get your eyes to the orange and slowly bring your arm there. Slowly tap. Good. Now get your eyes to the pink. Good. And slow. Bring your eyes to the orange. Slow. Let me help you. Slow. Good. To the blue. Slow. Perfect. And to the yellow. Or green. Good. And to the pink. Good. And to the orange. Good. And to the yellow. Into the blue. Into the yellow. Eyes first to the yellow. Good. Into the orange. Into the yellow. Eyes on the yellow. Good. Into the pink. And to the blue. Eyes first. There it is. Good. All right. Good job, Colin. Okay, go ahead and take a 2-minute swing break, and then we're going to go back to spelling.
That was already literally 10 times better than last week with the ocular. You can just tell that myelination is being built. I'm really, really happy to see that. Yay!
We're not going to do the balancing yet, so if you want a little break, go ahead and take this swing, okay? Emergency needs to go to the bathroom for girl reasons, so I'm going to have someone stand right here for 1 second. I'll be right back. Can you stand here? Yeah. Ready?
Sorry, I needed to go to the bathroom.
All right, bring your body this way. Get into our second chunk. Okay, go ahead. What the heck? That was weird. Okay. Chunk 2. So, the documented history, COCUMENTED, of sports dates back to at least 3,000 years ago. Hands out of your pants. The main purpose of sports at the time was to plan for war or to train as a hunter. This made sense because early games involved throwing rocks, sticks, and spears. SPEARS. They even had sparring, one-on-one with opponents. When the first Olympic, OLYMPIC, games occurred in 776 BC, the ancient Greeks officially introduced formal sports to the world. Some of the events in the Olympic Games included jumping, chariot races, CHARIOT, and wrestling, WRESTLING. In fact, wrestling is recognized as the world's oldest sport. Okay. Let me put it in here.
C, great job. Slow, awesome. Down to it, U, and keep going. Find it in the middle. N, and great control. Keep going. E, and control. N, and T, and E, and D. Great ocular. Alright, and then let's spell event. Ready? E, and slow the arm down and control it. You got this. Eyes on the board. Z, and E, and slow. N, and T, and I'm going to try and move the board closer to you and see if that helps. Sometimes I feel like it can help for it to be far, but it might be easier for you to not throw your arm if it's super close. So let's try it. Alright, let's spell occurred. O, and C, and get there. After C, and the finger please. U, and R, and E, and D. I think there were supposed to be 2 R's there. I got lost trying to fix your fingers. Okay. The main purpose of sports at the time was to plan for blank. Alright, ready? Get to it. W, and slow. A, and slow. R. Good, you don't have to throw it. The board's right there. Just open that arm super slow. What sport is recognized as the world's oldest sport? W, and R, and E, and S, and T, and L, and slow. I, and N, and G. Wrestling. Who officially introduced formal sports to the world? A, and N, and C, and I, and E, and N, and T. Slow your arm down. Relax your arm. G, and R, and E, and find it. E, and K, and S. Great job with those eyes. What occurred that caused the ancient Greeks to officially introduce formal sports to the world? O, and L, and eyes on the board. Y, and M, and P, and find it, get up to it. I, and C, and G, and A, and I, M, and eyes on the board. E, and eyes on the board. S. had blank one-on-one with opponent.
Ready? Slow your arm down, go. S and go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Find your letter. P and go. A and slow. R and slow. Find it. You gotta let me give you a little bit of weight. Go. S and P and A and R and go. I and go. N and go. G. Good. Other than planning for war, what was another main purpose of sports during the time? Ready? And go. Bring that arm out towards the board. T and go. Find it. R and lift. A and go. I and go. N and go. Up to it. A and go. S and go. A and go. H and down to it. Down to it. U and go. N and go. T and up to it. E and find it. R. Train as a hunter. Name one event during the Olympic Games of 776 BC. Where are we going? Where are we going? Go. J. Get to it, J. And. U. And. M. And. P. And. I. And. N. And. Get there. G. Jumping. What's something that was thrown during the early games? Where are we going? Out to it. R and O and C and K and X. Good. Rocks. The first Olympic Games occurred in blank BC. Alright, ready? Seven and 6. How many years ago did the documented history of sports appear? Ready? Slow your arm down, get your eyes there. 3, 0, 0, 0. 3,000. Alright.
some more ocular motor. We're gonna do balancing, okay? Bring that body up. Bring the balancing out. Bring your body this way. Bring your body out this way, this way. Alright, so we're going to start on this end. Step up onto the beam. And eyes on the beam the whole time. Good. Eyes, keep them there. And down. Great. And bring it back. In front. And get your eyes on the beam. On the beam. Lock the eyes in. Lock the eyes in. Good. Bring your body back. Bring your body back. Out of the swing. Stop your body. Out of the swing. Get your body up out of here. And eyes. Good. Keep those eyes there. Slow down so you get those giggles out. Take a deep breath and relax your body. Step up onto the swing, or the balancing, and eyes. Good. Eyes are amazing. Good. Keep it going. Let's do another one. Eyes. Eyes. Oh, we lost your eyes. Bring them down to the beam. Down to the beam to your feet. Bring your eyes down to your feet. Good. And go. We lost your eyes on that one. Again. Eyes on the beam. Eyes on the beam. Perfect. Keep them there. Good. Good. All the way. Great. Again. Eyes on the beam. Eyes on the beam. Good. Keep them there. Eyes. Oh, we lost them. We lost them at the end. We lost them at the end. Keep your eyes there. Good. You got it. Got to keep those eyes on there. Eyes, eyes, eyes. Great. Great. Back to the beam. Eyes, 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 eyes. Woo! Lost them. Stop. Bring them back. Down to the beam. There they are. Good. Now let's do one more. Eyes. Lock them in and lock. Eyes, eyes. Great. Yes. Woo! Awesome job, Colin. All right. 2 minutes. Go ahead. body back. Okay. Alright, so, with that being said, today we're just going to discuss the history of the 7 sports around the world. Let's start off by discussing the history of a sport we've all heard of, volleyball. Volleyball was invented in Holyoke, Holyoke, Massachusetts, Massachusetts, by William Morgan, William Morgan, in 1895. The purpose of volleyball was to be an indoor sport for businessmen who described the game of basketball as vigorous. Vigorous. The original name for volleyball was mintonette. Mintone. Sorry, I lost my spot. But a professor who was located in Springfield College described the play of volleying and thus came up with the word volleyball. Once this game became more known, it caught the interest of school-age students, playgrounds, the armed forces, and many other organizations in the United States. ORGANIZATIONS. The first time volleyball was introduced outside of the United States was when the American troops introduced it to Europe during World War I. From that point on, volleyball competitions spread around the world. Alrighty, let's spell interest. Ready? I-N, N-N, T-N, E-N, R-N, E-N, S-N, Alright, let's spell purpose. Slow the arm down. Slow the arm. Control it, feel it, and slow it down. P and U and R and P and O and Colin. You need to slow the arm down. Take a deep breath. I know you can do this. You need to slow your arm down. We can't keep throwing it at the board like this. You need to slowly open up that arm, poke, and bring it out. Okay? Look at me. Bring your eyes to me. Remember how we do ocular. Bring those eyes, shift them towards me. You can do this. I believe in you. I know your body is stopping you from reaching your full potential, but I know, yes, smile because I do know. I'm never mad at you. I'm never not believing that you can do it because I know you can do it. So when I say, Colin, bring that arm back, I'm talking to Colin's body, not to Colin's brain, because Colin's brain knows what he needs to do. Sometimes your body is not going to match up with your brain, and that is okay. We're going to work through it. So I'm going to say, Colin, bring your arm back. Slow it down. And you're going to try and connect those pathways on how we work to slow this gross motor in your arm down. I know people say the gross motor is easier to build and control than fine motor, which yes it is, but there's still a lot of work that we need to do. It's not just going to be given to us, and we know that. That's why I'm here to help you. So I'm going to tell you again, and over and over and over again until we get there, to slow that arm down and control it, and I'm going to give it squeezes, and I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to say, no, we're not doing that, and I'm going to correct it, but that does not mean I don't believe in you, and I want you to know that, because a lot of the time, spellers don't think that we believe in them, and I do believe in you. I truly do. I know that the potential is there. I know that being open is right around the corner. So I'm gonna work your body hard to get you there, because I want that for you. And I know you want it too, okay? So let's start from the beginning of at least this word, and we're gonna spell purpose again. Slowing that arm down. So, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. We gotta let the board be there first, okay? Alright, ready? And, wait, eyes first. Get that shoe. Bring your feet in a little bit. Eyes first. Eyes first. Find your eyes. Good. Now get them to the board and find your letter. Slow. P. And slow. U. And R. And P. Slow it down. Slow it down. O. And S. And E. Good. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna spell located. Ready? Slow. Slow that arm down. No rush. Open that elbow nice and soft. L and O and C and A and T and up to it, E and D. Good. Okay. What was the original name for volleyball? And slow. Slow, slow. I and N and T and nope, slow, slow and controlled. Good. O and N and E. Yes, hon, just like that. Keep it slow and controlled so you can find that letter. Good. T and whoop, wait, don't get ahead of yourself. Get your eyes there first. Bring them back and go. E. That was awesome. See how I'm holding your arm and you're getting that little extra weight? When I do that, and I want you to remember and try and sequence how softly you're poking at that board. Just like we look at the necklace or we look at something on the wall and we really lock our eyes in there and you can feel that and remember it and put it into a sequence. I want you to do that same thing. Bless you. I want you to do that same thing when I'm holding your arm and you're going super slow to the board, okay? We're going to build that pathway so you can remember what that feels like, okay? Wait, what did we just spell? Mintonet. Mintonet. I don't know. Who invented volleyball? Okay, ready? Slow. Good. Find it. W and slow it down. I and L and good. Slow. L and slow. I and con. Slow it down. Remember the feeling. A and M and it's there when I hold you. M and O and R and G and A and N. Just like that. Remember that feeling. Remember that feeling. William Morgan. Alright. What did businessmen describe basketball as? Ready? Slow, slow, slow. V and slow. Good. I and slow. G and slow. Good. O and find it. R and go. O and wait. Get your eyes there first. Get your eyes there first. U and X. You're just getting ahead of yourself, buddy. And I know you're 6 and you're growing and it's hard. You might be 7. Are you 7 now? Or I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna get you there. Don't let it frustrate you, okay? Who introduced volleyball to Europe? All right, ready? Reach, 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 reach. Whoa, whoa. Get those eyes there. Get those eyes on the board. Reach. A and E and yes. R and go. I and slow. C and get it. A and go. N and slow. T and get it. R and keep going slow. O and P and you had it. S. Dude, just like that. Remember that feeling. Remember that feeling and sequence it in that smart, big brain of yours. That was awesome. Okay. American troops introduced volleyball to Europe during which war? Okay, ready? Go. W and O and R and find it, L and D and W and A and R and slow to Colin. Yes! Sequence those. That's so awesome, dude. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I get so proud of you guys. I'm so happy when you guys feel accomplished like this. I literally love this job. Okay. What city was volleyball invented in? Alright, ready? Oh. Okay, just like we did, just like we've been doing. Remember the sequence? H and slow it down. Slow it down. O and slow it down. L and slow it down. Y and keep it going. O and go. No, slow it down. Slow it down. Don't get ahead of yourself. K and E. Holyoke. What state is Holyoke located in? Oh, no. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Tell that arm to link up with your brain. Tell that arm to link up with your brain. Slow. M and A and slow. S and find it. S and slow. A and slow. C and get it. Go. Yes, keep going. H and U and keep going. Keep going. S and go. E and go. T and get it. T and S. Massachusetts. Okay. According to the text, name a group that took an interest in volleyball. Alright, ready? Where are we going? Push your hips back. Where are we going? Slow that arm and go. Okay, S and slow. Now, slow that arm down. You know what to do. You know what to do. Sequence. Find that sequence and go. H, or C and H and O and keep going. O and keep going. L and keep going. A and good. G and go. Good. Go. S and T and go. U and find think that you just did so much motor at the end of this to find that sequence that we've been planning, so I'm gonna let you chill. What year was volleyball invented? Alright, ready? Whoa, slow it down. Ready? 1 and, awesome. 8 and, yes. 9 and, 5. Woo! Colin, that was awesome! 1895. Your parents probably think I'm a psycho because I'm over here like, woo! Being all crazy, but I really am so excited that you're finding that sequence! Yes!